why Jiu-Jitsu has the most amazing community of all sports. So guys, Bernardo Faria here, and it's a huge honor for me to answer the question from this user that he asked, hey Bernardo, I just started training Jiu-Jitsu here in Arkansas, and I have already noticed how unique and supportive the community is. Why do you think Jiu-Jitsu creates this amazing community that's different from all other sports? Guys, this is such a great question, and I think what he wants to mean here is this feeling of trust that we have in Jiu-Jitsu. So, coincidence guys, John Danaher was here this week filming, and we were just talking about this. We were talking about like how nice the Jiu-Jitsu community is and why. And the conclusion was that I think like Jiu-Jitsu, the fact that we have to trust on our partners when we tap, I think this creates such a trust between the members in the school that it goes way beyond like we are just training partners. When you're training someone in Jiu-Jitsu, you trust that that person is not gonna hurt you. You trust that if you tap, he's gonna let go. He trusts you that if he taps, you're gonna let go. So I think this code that we have that's called TAP creates such a trust between all of us that we become very close friends. Because I think like one of the most important things of any friendship in life is trust, right? You're a friend with this or that guy because you trust him. Because you can tell things to this person that you wouldn't tell anybody else. That's trust. And I think Jiu-Jitsu automatically creates this trust because we're literally grappling against each other, trying to almost like hurt each other, but we trust that we're not going to hurt each other. So we trust that if I get an armbar that's very tight on someone, I'm going to let go. They trust that if I strangle them, as soon as they tap, I'm going to let go and they will not pass out. So, and I also trust that this guy is going to tap when it's time for him to tap. I also trust that when I strangle him, before he goes to sleep, he's going to tap. So I think guys, this is what creates this amazing community that you don't see anywhere. I think like if you go play basketball, you're not going to create this type of relationship with your members there that we create in Jiu-Jitsu. Because I think Jiu-Jitsu goes way deeper than that. Like, you're literally like, for example, if you're a white belt and you're training with this guy who's brown belt and way heavier than you're giving your body to that guy. Like, if this guy wants to break your arm, break your legs, he can. And you trust that he's not going to do that. And a very interesting thing that happens in the Jiu-Jitsu community is that anytime someone joins a nice gym and this guy start hurting people don't trust him and he ends up leaving or changing. This guy either becomes a good guy and stops hurting people, or he gets almost like kicked out without even realizing that he's getting kicked out, because nobody becomes friends with this guy. Nobody's nice to this person. There's always like a higher belt that's going to go very hard on him. So I think like that this is such like a amazing thing in our community that any other sport or any other activity doesn't have that. And I think this is what creates this culture in Jiu-Jitsu and this community. And this is what makes Jiu-Jitsu fascinating, that now it's like growing like crazy and everybody wants to participate and join. I think it is because this trust. And on top of that, when you are on the mats, it doesn't matter what are your political views. It doesn't matter your race, your color, your thoughts, your beliefs. None of that matters. It doesn't matter like which social class you are, if you're rich, if you're poor, if you're medium class. None of this matter. All it matters is that you're going to the mat, you're going to share Jiu-Jitsu, you're going to learn Jiu-Jitsu, and you're going to do your best when you're sparring, and you're not going to hurt each other. So I think like that's my opinion. So I hope this clarifies your question. And I'm a huge fan of Jiu-Jitsu and this community. As soon as I started Jiu-Jitsu when I was 14 years old, I completely fell in love with the art. And I think you guys can see here, even on my channel, how much passion I have for Jiu-Jitsu. And in my opinion, this is what creates this such strong community that we have. It is this trust that we have between each others when you're training, when you're rolling, when you're doing techniques, and this and that. So I hope this clarifies your questions. And guys, if you guys have any other question that you would like me answering, send to me either here in the comments or send me a DM on Instagram. And I'm really trying to reply all the questions here. I'm trying to keep everything anonymous just so I don't expose you and your question. But yeah, send it to me. And also, if you are a beginner in Jiu-Jitsu, make sure to check out my instructional video, The Foundations of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at BJJ Fanatics, which is an instructional video perfect for you who is just starting your journey. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I see you in the next video. Os. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.